Hello friends. So now we are doing phonetics. This is our 6th class. We have seen how to write the symbols and also how to produce the sounds. Corresponding sounds. E, 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 A, O, O, U. Ooh, these are pure vowels. And then we also saw diphthongs. So these are I, A, I, Oi, O, Ow, then ear, ear, air, and then oor, as in poor. Did you notice something when I was producing these sounds? And the next one, please watch what is happening around my mouth here. Lips, especially lips. Okay? Watch. Now, b, t, d, k, g, f, v, t, d, s, z, sh, j, ha. Isn't it? Ch, j, l, m, n, ng, l, and then w and y. Did you notice? You did not notice anything? Okay. Look at this. See, when you produce sounds, say vowels and diphthongs, you can see the oral passage. Oral means mouth. You know, oral medicine. Some medicines are given to you orally, means through your mouth. These are injected, isn't it? So oral, or your mouth, or you can call it oral cavity. Oral cavity. Cavity, you know, what is cavity? Cavity means, see, for example, when you cut your hands like this, then there's a cavity there. Isn't it? A space between these two sides. So there is a cavity. This is a cavity. Or you can say, a cavity in your, see, there is you have got a wonderful advertisement of Colgate, cavity. How to get rid of your cavity? Use Colgate Strong. all purpose. I am not supporting any advertisement or any brand, toothpaste brand. I am just telling you about the cavity. Understand that? So here I got oral cavity, or you can say mouth. Simply say mouth. Mouth passage. Mouth passage. Or you can say it is the oral cavity. Mouth passage or oral cavity. Same. This you can say a technical word. This is our common word. Understand? That we use every day. Alright. So when I produce sounds, vowels and diphthongs, see once again. E, no obstruction. Nothing prevents you. There is no obstacle. The airflow. This is the flow of air. No? That is called airflow. Airflow. Or the flow of air is free. Did you notice that? Through oral cavity or the mouth passage, the air flows freely. There is nobody to create any obstruction. No obstacle. Free. See, look at this. like that. E, A. See that? E, E, A, Ha, A, A, O, 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 U, U, Eh. You see, there is nothing, no obstacle here. Airflow is free. Free. This is the thing. Free airflow. Air flows through the oral cavity freely when you produce vowels. What about diphthongs? Diphthongs? A, I, O, O, sorry, A, I, O, see? O, Ow, ow. Did you see that? Ow. No, sir. Nowhere, there's no obstacle. Right? Nothing prevents the airflow. Yeah. A, I, O, O, ow, E, air, and O. Did you see that? So, diphthongs and vowels. They are vowels. Here this pure vowels and here you have got a colored vowels. Or you can say two members written together and they pronounced together. The airflow is free. So, if you produce a sound with the free flow of air, that is called a vowel or a diphthong. The difference between vowel and diphthong is airflow is free, but here only one member, here there are two members. Isn't it? E, the other is A. That's all. Otherwise, as far as the airflow is concerned, free. So what is the definition of a vowel? Vowel means including diphthongs. What is there are 20 vowels I told you. 12 pure vowels and 8 diphthongs. Together you call them, you can call them vowels in this sense. So, if you produce a sound, if you produce a sound with a free flow of air, you can call that sound vowel sound. Within vowels you can have a division, vowels and the diphthongs. The diphthongs you have got two, we have already seen. So what is the definition of a vowel? A vowel is produced with the airflow is free. Free airflow. But look at the other, now I am going to produce the consonant sounds. See? B, B, T, D, K, G, F, V, T, D, again, S, Z, Sh, J, H, Ch, J, M, N, N, L, R, W, and then yeah. What did you see? What did you notice? The airflow is cut, or it is blocked, or it is narrow. Did you see that? Here, in the case of consonants, there is obstruction. Obstruction of the airflow. Or airflow is obstructed. It can be with the lips like that. See? Tongue and teeth. Tongue and gums, no? See? Then tongue and soft palate or velum is back there. K, k, g. Then f, v, lower lip and teeth narrowing. Yes, sir. F, v. See, t, d, t, d. Tongue and gums. T, d, s, z. Again, tongue and gums, isn't it? Yeah. Then s, z, z. Yes. See the tongue and the tongue and see that gums and sometimes the front part of the palate, gums, or the front part of the palate. That is the palate and gums. And tongue. Tongue plays a major part. Understand? Yes. Both. Then ha, ha. Here you have got a thing called the opening between the vocal cords. You can see now here vocal cords. How do you know? How can you feel it? You feel your, see like this and say, you can see the vocal cords, vibration of the vocal cord. So that is, further we will of course discuss, we will take each one of these sounds and describe for the time being. It's a general knowledge source. Alright, then is a n, lip, tip of the tongue, n, and the gum, n, and then back of the tongue and the velum is a soft palate. The palate, upper, the roof of the mouth is like this. Here you have the teeth, and here you have that uvula and all those things. Then this part is very soft. Sorry, yes. This is gum. Here you have got gum. Behind this you have got hard. The whole thing is palate. And then this part you can see soft. And therefore we call it soft palate. This is hard palate. Hard. And palate. See, it's very easy to find out. If you move your tongue from your gum and backwards, you will find it is hard. Further you go, you will find that it is soft. Understand? Or that is also called soft palate or velum. V-E-L-U-M, velum. Now we will see all these things in detail later, but time being I just want to tell you this much, that you have got this, what? The airflow is obstructed. Different parts of the mouth, different places in the oral cavity, when you produce a consonant sound, the airflow is obstructed. Sometimes it is very clear now. L, again tongue, L, tip of the tongue curled like this, and the air passes now. W, lips, tongue, ya. See, back of the tongue you can see this. Now different things are there, but we will see how these things work. We will see in detail tomorrow. Time being, even if you don't understand what I have just now told you, lips and other things, then forget about it. But remember this: when you produce a consonant sound, there is an obstruction in the oral cavity. The difference between vowel and consonant is, for vowels, there is no obstruction. The airflow is free. See that? But suppose, you just imagine this is the airflow. Air is flowing like this. For vowels and diphthongs, it flows without any obstruction. But when you come to production of consonants, what happens is, suppose this is airflow, then somewhere it is cut, or sometimes it is narrow, such things happen. Either it is narrowed, passage is narrowed, or it is blocked. Understand? Blocking and narrowing. Actually, these are the two actions that the oral cavity does. Oral cavity in the passage. In the passage, the mouth passage is known as the oral cavity. Now, let's forget about all the technical terms and words. Just remember two things. Why do you call a vowel a vowel? Vowel and diphthong. A vowel, you call a vowel sound, because when you produce that sound, there is no obstruction in the mouth passage. The air flow, or another word for that is the air stream. It is like a stream. The air stream is free. There is free flow of air. But when free flow of air, underline that. When you produce a consonant sound, the flow of air is obstructed either by stopping or by narrowing. That's it. Either by stopping or by narrowing. Generally, these are the two actions. Understand? Then minor differences, etc., we will see tomorrow. Is that clear? So somebody asks you, why do you call a consonant and a vowel a vowel? It's a question, no? Normal question can be asked. Speech sounds, these 44 sounds that we listed yesterday, 44 sounds, these are 12 of them are pure vowels, and 8 of them are diphthongs, that means 2 vowels written and together, and 24 consonants. So you said 12, 8, 24. Isn't it? That is, isn't it? Yes. 44 sounds. These are the 44 speech sounds. Why do you call them speech sounds? Because they are used for speaking. There are many sounds which are not used for speaking. You can make any number. These are all sounds. Sounds. These are all sounds, but we don't use these sounds for speaking, isn't it? Sometimes when you get angry or frightened, other people say, but that is not speech. That is not speech. Understand? Yeah. Speech sounds means sounds used for speaking. English, you have got 12 vowels, 8 diphthongs, and 24 consonants. Now vowels. Why do you call a vowel a vowel? Remember, vowels means 12 pure vowels and 8 diphthongs. Okay. Why? Because the air flow is free. That means there are no obstructions in the mouth. Only through the mouth and nose you can produce sounds. Isn't it? That is nose. No. No. See that? Then what is consonant? Consonant is a sound, a speech sound, of course. Speech sounds, airflow is free. Then speech sounds, airflow is obstructed. Airflow is obstructed. Then that is consonant. Obstruction can take place any spot in the mouth. Any spot. And how it happens, etc., we will see tomorrow. That means the working of the organs of speech. So when we study the organs of speech, you will see how the consonants are produced by obstruction, creating obstructions in the mouth. That we will see tomorrow. Okay. Understand? Yeah. That is clear. Huh? Yes. So once again, definition of vowel. Timely, because we have to further expand the definition. A vowel is a speech sound produced with a free flow of air, and a consonant is a speech sound produced with some obstruction of the airflow in the mouth. Clear? Just two sentences. Okay. Then one more point I would like to, what I must say, present before you, and that is about this vocal cords. Here you can see vocal cords. You can feel it, so there is no point in vocal cords or sound box. There is a simple sound box. Simple word for that is sound box. Here is the sound box here. Now, this sound box, for a good number of sounds, speech sounds. So, for example, if you say E, A, A, O, U, and and then you have got A, I, O, and O, O, and ear, O, B, D, G, V, D, and Z, J, J, L, sorry, M, N, M, L, R, W, and Y. So that's how many sounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And there are how many more left? You have got P, T, K, T, S, Sh, and H, and Ch. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Ch, and you have got one more sound. F, sorry. That is, here you have K, and then you have got F, T, S, and Sh, and H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Ch. 9. These 9 sounds. See it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here they got 35. 35 sounds here, and here you have 9 sounds. Now for these 35 sounds, you can experience it. Then if you keep your palm here, see, and say this one, P, P, T, K. So P, 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 T, K. What is F, T, F, T. What is the next? P, T, K, F, T, S, 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 Sh, Sh, H, and Ch. You don't feel any vibration here. That means the sound box doesn't vibrate, doesn't make any fluttering movement. Vibrate means fluttering movement. But when you start saying E, see that? E. Something is, you can see the sound box pushes itself forward and touches your palm, and vibration you can feel this. Understand that? See that? E, O, A, I, O, E, O, B, D, G, V, D, Z, J, M, N, L, R, O, E. You will see the Adam's apple in Adam's apple, or you can see that sound box. It comes forward a little, and you can feel the vibration, the fluttering feeling, because vocal cords are two very nice tissues. See that? When the air is pushed out through its opening, see, imagine like this. These are two very nice tissues. So imagine this is the windpipe, okay, windpipe, and here is the opening. Now when you produce these 9 sounds, it doesn't vibrate. But when you produce these 35 sounds, they vibrate. Listen, the fluttering. Now, therefore, these 35 sounds are called voiced sounds. Voiced sounds. And opposite of that is voiceless sound. Voiceless sound. Voiceless sound doesn't mean there is no sound. Voiceless means the vocal cords do not vibrate. Voiced sound means the vocal cords vibrate. So if you give a definition to vowels and diphthongs, you can say vowels and diphthongs are speech sounds in the production of which the vocal cords vibrate and the airstream flows freely. Two things happen for vowels and diphthongs. One, vocal cords vibrate. That you can see. Instead of myself coming here and showing you a slide, your body you can feel it like this. Keep on seeing. Or alternatively you say P and B, then it's very clear. P, B, P, B. So vocal cords vibrate. And in the production of consonants, consonants are speech sounds, in the production of which the airflow is obstructed and the vocal cords may or may not vibrate. For example, from here onwards you have got consonant sounds. Some consonant sounds, they are voiced, some are voiceless. See that? From here these consonant sounds are voiced. Means vocal cords vibrate. But here they don't vibrate. So you can say vowels and diphthongs are speech sounds produced with a free airflow and with vibration of the vocal cords. Free airflow and vibration of the vocal cords. And consonants. Consonants are speech sounds in the production of which there is obstruction of the airflow and the vocal cords may or may not vibrate. Clear? Okay. I think this is enough for you today. Things are clear to you, I think. So, 3 things I told you today. These are speech sounds applicable to all the 44 sounds. Right? Airflow is free, applicable only to diphthongs and vowels. Vocal cords vibrate, applicable to vowels and diphthongs and some consonants. Alright, when you say consonants, they are speech sounds. Airflow is obstructed. Now either narrowing or by stroke. And they may or may not be voiced. This is all what I told you. Forget about all the other things. I have only defined vowels, diphthongs and consonants. General definition. I think that is clear to you. I hope that you are enjoying my classes. And in that case, you should share your enjoyment and your enthusiasm with your friends. Listen, tell them to watch this video, a very useful video, and also subscribe. Okay? Till we see tomorrow. Bye. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Take it easy.